All right, good morning, everyone. It is 9:22 Eastern Time, AM, June 2nd, 2025. Just taking a look at the market. Looks like we got some economic news coming out about 9:45 to 10 o'clock. I don't see much volume price action right now, but I do see some sort of rotation or some sort of consolidation happening here. Uh, like 901 to 901.50. Maybe make a play here or even below at 89.75. This area here, right below the POC for the day, had a little bit of movement, not much, just like little up and down, up and down, up and down type of thing. Did have a little bit of a run here with a little gap right between 8:30 and 8:35. You can come down a little bit, maybe hit the VWAP again. See here, not much happening. You got a little bit of resistance, maybe selling imbalance, stack selling imbalances. We show a little resistance. We come past there, this will go away. We do have the open here, so we're below. Days open. We're not seeing big numbers here at all. We do see some, the volume seems to be pretty normal, except maybe this candle up here is 11,000. We got a 9,000 candle, 9,000. And below 6,000, like right in here and so lower. So they're building value a little higher up, but look at all these selling imbalances up in here. All right, so and those levels are a little more significant. Right here would be within the volume profile would be more trading has occurred within these ranges here. This is a delta profile here. It looks a little negative. We have a point of control right here. 9 EMA, the yellow line. We're going to buy a couple of buying imbalances right here, and these are horizontal imbalances. That could be support if we come back up. We'll see. Got a bunch of buyers up here as well, which looks good for maybe a run higher. But these setups, they occur. As they occur, I'll try to point them out. So I could be thinking about one thing and something else just shows up. And if it shows up at the now, that's going to take precedence over, what has occurred. All right, so we had a high here pretty much on this candle, came down a little bit, came back up. Nothing much as far as, there was two-way trading here. There's no high numbers. We do have a buying imbalance here. And we have a ledge here, pretty much. So, and some, high pretty much here. So see if we come up here. So this could be a big level. Had some selling imbalances at one point. Had some buyers come in here. This is insignificant, this level here. So the price action could just blow right past it. So yeah, that could be 2 ticks. Nothing came back here. Very minimal amount of buying. And the delta low. All right, the delta started coming in a little bit. So we did have a bunch of buyers come inside here. The POC is pretty much the same as far as 40.37. A couple of there's a couple of numbers, not big. All right, we have a buying imbalance here, a couple of selling imbalances here. Once we pass this, it'll go away, these selling imbalances. But still, we could sell. Got a little divergence that just came up in here. All right, the 9 EMA is raising up, and also we have a VWAP, and a decent candle for the 5-minute candle. Pretty decent. And I wouldn't say a lot of volume came in, but let's see if we build up. 800. This is pretty good. So this candle here closed at the top and then continued up. So I would like to see a follow through. I haven't gotten to the point of resistance would be this round number at 900, and I talk about it in my other videos what that means. Primarily, zeros and fives and 50s are where we got a nice bunch of support just came in here. Resistance here, we'll see. We'll see if we trap some buyers. Bunch of sellers came in. So retrace completely down. All those buying imbalances, no longer there. Bunch of selling right up in here. And you got some volume kicking in. All right, remember the last candle we had? We had a bunch of this seller right here. There's a big seller. So take a look. So we're at 97.25. Started here before. Here's where that candle started. The top. It went all the way down. Then you got a minute to the open. Do we continue down? Or we continue up? So we got a significant amount of candles, volume, and it came down. You got buying imbalances here. We're still above the 9 EMA and still above the VWAP. Point of control right here. You got a point of control up here for the rest of the last 3 days. And this light yellow, gray is today. Divergence, negative delta with a, all right, so this is where you buy. So right here is where the buy stop was. So let's see if we could go actually 11 points. That'll put us in a really good area. A lot of volume, 4,000, 5,000. Huge amount of delta. Be nice if we could stay above this POC for the last 3 days. Let's get a good amount of volume come in. You got 10,000 there. That's good. So right about in here, we got some decent volume right up in here. So I'm hoping, maybe the accumulation of volume is going to bring us up a little bit, and we'll just not even have to worry about the lower edge. Your negative delta coming in here. This is a strong candle. So I'm going to go long right there. This is strong. The way we saw this volume, the way we saw the come in, I think there's more upside. I could be wrong. Test the waters. You got a bunch of selling imbalances here. So we got a bunch of volume coming in. The delta is becoming less negative. Well, now it became more negative, but that could be a fluke. All right, we got some positive delta coming in. Right here is where we saw some of the resistance. We just make the boom, bang. It's all good. We still have a bunch of buying there. So if we could just, there we got it. We got a bunch of buying imbalances right above here. This is insignificant now. We'll go right to the top. Boom, done. All right, so that was good to start the day. That was 5 points. 5 points right there. And then we're at the high. So we went long here, took it straight up this way. Relatively no heat on the, on it as well. So anyway, guys, if you like this type of content where I go through my trading and, I go as it happens live. Sometimes what I'm looking for happens real fast, and I could just I take that trade. Sometimes I see a setup and it's not that setup doesn't develop, and then another setup shows up. So it's very difficult to actually, say we're going to go with this setup and automatically we go with that setup because the setups change. You got to be dynamic in this business, as things develop, you got to react, and you got to be just risk management. No way, no, if you could get that trade off, depending on what your risk tolerance is. And that's about it. So if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate you watching if you watch it this far. And then there's more trading going to happen today. So I'm going to go ahead and evaluate maybe after the economic news comes out, and I'll be back. Thanks again. See you on the next one.